So, how is this better? Is it better this way? I don't know, is it better this way? I don't know which way is better, but yeah, I think it's okay here. So, I was just thinking about this, old way of pairing up, like when you pair someone, like when I used to teach in elementary, like, for example, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, from third to sixth, seventh grade, I think. I used to teach music, and sometimes I was a substitute teacher. When the English teacher is not around, and I have to teach consonant and vowels and how to read proper English. And maths is like, I don't know, 1+1. What else do you teach kids from 3 to 7th grade? It's substitutes, so you just have to find a way of like teaching these kids. Like, you don't have to teach whatever is written on the book, on exercise book, because the guy who writes the exercise books writes all the formulas and all those shit, but he can always find a way of teaching kids, like in a more practical way. I don't know, that's how I used to do it. And what else is there? Chemistry, biology. I mean, you just read, and then they read, they memorize, and then they go to test, and eventually when they grow up, they practice it. Anyways, so we used to pair these kids, like for some kind of homework, or if, like in the future, if they want to become something, then they just practice it, like um, like in every day of their life. For example, I always remember this bean, small bean. You put it in the water, and then in 4 or 5 days, it grows its own leaf. Little green leaf, and then you can put it on a mud, on an earth, and the mother earth will take care of it, and it will grow, and you can eat the bean out of that. So for one person to do that, it's bad. So one person has to have, they will bring the bean from somewhere, and then the other person will bring the water in a bottle or in a plastic, I don't know, or in a can. Like, you could just be creative with it. So when you pair people, like, usually there's like a lot of girls in a school, in a class, and then less guys. So, but the workout is like, because it's biology, it's like a man and a woman has to, always. And then eventually there's, like girls who wants to be with girls, men would be with men. So you pair them with whoever they want to be paired with. But sometimes the pairing doesn't work. Like it's maybe you put in negative to negative, positive to positive. Students, and it will never work. It will only create like distance between them, like a magnet. Like you can't attach two, what is polar parts, polar sides. I forgot the words. So, and now in real life, you give projects to this some people, like if it is music, if it is politics, if it is Legos, I don't know, like, or like, what else is it? Constructing an automotive, like if you pair someone with someone who they don't want to work with, you just have to change them, because the car will take like forever to build, or the person who put them there on purpose, so that because he doesn't want the car to be built, you know what I mean? So it's either the guy who pairs them is the problem, or these two people used to like sit down and then see why they can't work together, why the car is not getting built, or why the bean is not growing. Is the water too low? Is the bean too big, or is the bean dead? So you need to be aware of those things. Who are you pairing? with, all right. And words, you have to like really know the words, their meanings. You don't just talk, because when you present yourself like in presentation states, it's you don't say like you go to some you're given some project, and you don't blame it on God, or you don't blame it on your family, or you don't blame it on your bank, whatever. It's like you have to work for it, and then let's say after 16 years old, you're free. Like you make your own decision. You know which church to go, which mosque to go, which people you should meet, what kind of tea you want to drink, coffee, whiskey, tequila, whatever. It's up to you now. So it's like, but if you're not allowed, like, because some parents, they allow their kids to test a little bit of whiskeys and weed. Yeah, I've heard all those stories. So if you don't know how to do it, if you don't know, then ask. Don't just go to the town and then mess like everybody's plan. Like, just stay home until you get it. And if you don't get it, it's because you have to take time to know where you are in life, and then that's where you should be. And then you grow next year or next month or next day. You never know. People grow fat sometimes. So I have a problem with this pairing up, and and then there was this finger play. Like, if you show your right hand, it means you're a man, and looking for a man. That's how I used to remember it. But if you are on the left, you're showing your left hand, and then like then you are a girl, and then you're looking for a man. So, and also, if you are a man and showing your left hand, it means you are a man but looking for the girl. All right. And if you're showing the right hand, you're showing to the world that you're looking for a man, or you are looking to work with a man. So that's how I remember it. But so when you raise your hand, if you raise your wrong hand, then you're trapped, because you don't know who you're working with and who you should work with. So you always should remember which hand you raise, who is your pair, what is your pair, like your the one you are subject to work with, what they like. And you always go with some like things, like you take them coffee or tea, and they're like, hey, good morning, like that. Gratitude and first impressions, and then friendship. Of course, sometimes you can just get pissed and talk to them the way you want, because they are your friends. They will understand. If they don't understand, the fight will always be solved with school law, for example, or like government law, or like Supreme Court law also, or like worldwide. So there's no way to get out of anything you've done to the people, all right, or to the students. Let's say now we are students, but I'm the people. Anyway, so that's the stages you have to know. And all my vlogs were like a guideline, and I hope I get to win one of my videos might reach some views, and then I might get something out of it. So I'm not gonna stop vlogging how I feel. When the time hits, I'll say, okay, this is the time I'm on, this is how I feel, and that's how I vlog. It's not personal. Don't take it personal. It's just telling you where I am in life. Whoever there listening, alright? And if you can help me, you can help me. If not, then just get out of my way. You're not responsible for me, and I'm a grown man. I can deal with a lot of shit, and that's what I'm gonna say. So, for me, I can work with men. I don't care, but I'm looking for a girl. All right, because I like to work with girls, because they are smart. They get it fast. So that's what I'm gonna say. If you get it confused, I'm just repeating this again and again. All right. I'm not. Yeah, sometimes I goof around, but I'm serious when it comes to pairing people, because a lot of things is going bad. So think, okay. Please. Think. I don't have to be learning to say education, education, education. Back to socialism and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And, let's not go there yet, but let's do this. Pair yourself with the right people. Peace.